Hello friends, welcome to Tricks. Today in this video we will try to understand the three funds for central government: Consolidated Fund, Public Accounts of India and Contingency Fund. In this video we will first understand these funds and then a trick to remember the three funds. First we have Consolidated Fund of India. The Consolidated Fund of India consists of all receipts, means all the revenues raised by the government, all the loans raised by the government, loans raised in the form of treasury bills or ways and or means advances, these all are credited to Consolidated Fund of India. And all the payments debited, which means all the payments are made out of this fund. All the payments in the form of salaries, allowances, these all are made from the Consolidated Fund of India. And another important thing is that from this fund, any debit can be made only after Parliament authorizes, which means without parliamentary approval, no expenditure can made out of consolidated fund. The next is Public Accounts of India. The public accounts of India consist of saving bank deposits, post office deposits, judicial deposits and remittances. What are remittances? Remittances are nothing but the money that the people who go abroad and they send back the money to India. These are called remittances. So the remittances also come under public accounts of India. You will have to remember these 3-4 things because questions related to this often comes in exam. Post office deposits, judicial deposits, remittances, these all comes under public accounts of India. And for this, no parliamentary approval is required but only executive action, which means government can spend money from this without the requirement of parliamentary approval. The third fund is Contingency Fund. It was formed in 1950 and in this Parliament authorizes to form a fund which is under the President for some unforeseen expenditure, and from time to time Parliament pays money to this account, and it is held by Finance Secretary of India under executive action. Again, no parliamentary approval is required for the expenditure from contingency fund. So these were the three funds. Now let us have a trick to remember these funds. For trick, I have made a sentence more like a small para which you can remember and easily keep in mind for longer period of time. Consolidated loans repayments approves Parliament, which means consolidated fund which consists of loans repayments are approved by Parliament. But public savings post office remitted by executive, which means public accounts of India which consist of saving banks deposits, post office deposits, remittances, etc., are under executive action. So this is the main difference between the Consolidated Fund of India and Public Accounts of India, that for Consolidated Fund approval of Parliament is required, but for Public Accounts of India only executive action will be sufficient. Then President takes the contingency, which means the contingency fund comes under the control of President, logged by Secretary, which means held by Finance Secretary. So simply remember this: consolidated loans repayments approves Parliament, but public savings post office remitted by Executive. President takes the contingency, logged by Secretary. If you can remember this short story, you will be able to remember all the three funds and their constituent parts very easily. I hope you like this trick. For more such videos, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel